Hello, welcome to Anime Mystics. I'm Roman, and tonight I am watching My Hero Academia Season 3, Episode 9. So, last episode we got Deku's answer for whether he was going to go and try to rescue Bakugo. The answer was yes. Okay, let me get my picture up here with the names, because I still can't remember all of them. So Deku, Kirishima, Todoroki, and Momo decided to go and try to rescue him. Ida showed up to try to stop them, actually punching Deku, and basically decided to go with them afterwards. Not because he wanted... Well, he wants to try to save Bakugo, but that's not the main reason he claimed it for going. His main reason is to make sure that they don't do something stupid and get caught. Which is what Momo says she's doing. Basically, the reason they gave is they know that they cannot go in there and just fight their way out with Bakugo. They're trying to get in quietly and get him and then leave. So they're trying not to fight. But with the size of the room that he's in, I doubt that is even a possibility. They are definitely going to have to fight. Meanwhile, the pro heroes are gathering a team to go and invade the League of Villains. All Might, Mount Lady, that wood dude, the guy that Bakugo interned with, something Jean, like, he basically wears a jean outfit that goes up to his nose. This, I think he was a shark person. Endeavor, and a couple others. But they are the team that was chosen to go and rescue him. Now, technically, they should be the only team going, but because these guys want to go and try to rescue him because they feel bad, Deku, because he felt like he could have rescued him, I don't know how he figures that when both of his arms were messed up. All he had was his legs. There was no way he was going to rescue him. Is it Kirishima? Yeah. He feels bad because he couldn't do anything. He was stuck in the classroom the entire time, even knowing that his friend was going to be captured, was one of the targets. They didn't know they were trying to capture him, but he knew something was happening with him, and he couldn't do nothing to stop it. Todoroki, kind of the same thing. He feels like he could have done more to help save him. And Ida and Momo are there to try to make sure that they don't do something stupid. Anyway, they get on the train and they go to this part of the city that they need to go to. And they buy disguises. Basically to look like thugs. Delinquent type people. And then they see a news conference on the big screen that's on one of the buildings with the school basically apologizing for what has happened, what they said to the parents when the time came for them to talk to them, and the people all around them basically weren't accepting any of it. Right now the school is in a bad state because nobody really trusts them. I mean, villains just came in and kidnapped one of your students with the actual teachers there and some other pro heroes. Oh yeah, that reminds me. One of the cat dude, the one that was fighting with that villain with the glasses, sunglasses, and the lizard guy, he's on the team as well. But yeah. Then they went to the villains. Oh, Gran Torino is going too. I keep remembering heroes, but I think that's it. I think those are the last two. Anyway, then they went back. Then they went to the villains, where they were trying to convince Bakugo to join them. After watching the news conference, the main villain, the one that has the hands on his face, he was giving Bakugo a speech about how they're not actually trying to cause a lot of trouble. They just want to prove, like, whatever they're trying to prove. And, yeah. And he tells Dabi to take the shackles off of his wrists. And Dabi says, I don't know the name of the guy, but the one that kind of goes back and forth, wears the black suit, where he was like, I know these guys. Who are they? That guy. He appointed him to taking off the shackles. So he did it. And Bakugo is just kind of sitting there for a bit, kind of, rubbing his wrists because he had those things on all day, and probably 2 days. Well, I don't know. However long they had him. I don't know how long they were in the hospital for. A couple of days, a week maybe. But they take him off. And this other guy, the guy with the hands on his face, comes walking up, and Bakugo gets him with an explosion. Not a very big one, but it does knock the hand off of his face. Which, as we saw from Season 1, is not a good thing. At least for him. He didn't actually go insane and start trying to kill everybody, but he does, like, shrink into himself a bit. And that's where it basically ended. So I don't know if it's going to pick up with Deku and them, or if it's going to pick up with Bakugo, but let's get into this episode and see what is going to happen. Let's do that. Let's bring you up. There we go. Okay. So the video is going to be located over here, and the link to the reaction is going to be in the description down below. And we're going to start this episode in 3, 2, 1.